All right. All right, guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. Welcome to the Red Pill Mindset. This show is being brought to you by, let's go ahead and show them. The show is being brought to you by Tactical Soap. Guys, make sure you go to tacticalsoap.com to get your tactical soap. This is also being brought to you by Tate's War Room. That is Tate's War Room. Also, this show is being brought to you by the Fraternity of Excellence. Guys, join the online brotherhood of exceptional men. That is the Fraternity of Excellence. Guys, make sure you check that out. And also, in technically 25 days, I think that's with 25 days. Guys, the world's ultimate event for men, the 21 convention, is dropping in Orlando, Florida. Guys, get your tickets now. The event is from October 24th through the 27th, gentlemen. World class speakers, a lot of great information, workshops, and the like. And it is not your normal type thing where a guy just gets on stage and he walks off. You're going to have interaction with everybody there, have dinner with them, sitting back where you can ask questions and pick their brains, also having workshops. So it is something that you should definitely check out, and that is the 21convention.com. Guys, how you doing? I'm the Dean. Class is in session. For those listening that you just heard, that is how the lifestyle is that I'm trying to show you guys, that every man should have a life like that. And what the Red Pill Mindset is about is not about you guys out there. Let me get to the chat room. How my chat room dogs doing? This is not about pandering for women, asking for their numbers and kissing their butt. We are on another level as far as manhood is concerned. And the level that we are on is that we are teaching you how men used to do it back in the day. And the tutelage that you're getting goes beyond the internet. This was going on since, shoot, Lord knows when. Like we always say, a lion is always going to be a lion, no matter what the year is. Doesn't matter what year it is. Once you are able to learn your true worth, your self-worth, you will be able to have the things that we are talking about and discussing on these shows right here. And if you got any questions, guys, please make sure that you pop in and ask questions in the chat room. You don't need to call in. We just add, you can ask questions, and we will be happy to answer any questions that you have. That's what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna just we don't need to call in. You can just ask questions here if you like. This is more interaction for myself and you guys out there. And for those that are listening later on, this is stuff that you can soak up and soak in and realize that the beautiful thing about what you're learning here is that there are no tricks, there are no gimmicks, no fake false books, and no false prophets here. What you see is what you get. And we are here to teach you how to be 100% man without the excuses. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get in to the show. And don't forget, we're going to have a show tomorrow on my channel. And also, not only on my channel that we're going to have, I do want to let you guys know as well, the Halloween game is out. So make sure, guys, now, the Halloween game is specifically for men out there that want to get a taste of how it feels to have women coming at them to get a taste of what it feels like to be in a position where you have never been in before. You say you want women, I am doing everything I can. You go to the manmindset.com, click on the Halloween game, and not only you're getting a video to explain why we're doing it, you're getting video instructions that are doing everything we can. And all you do is have to follow the playbook. And the best part about it is the 22nd, I think is a Tuesday, I think, before I fly out to Orlando, we're going to make sure, and you have a choice. You call in, you just give us your area code, and you let us know. Do you want to go to the swinger clubs that are going to have Halloween costumes events in your local area, or do you want to go to the club? So we want to make sure that we're going to do everything possible, because one thing about this show right here, this show is all about receipts. This show is showing you how a real man is supposed to live and how easy it is to not only get women, but also using things that you have that can get you women without you having to use the tricks, the gimmicks, and reading a bunch of them goofy books that are not doing anything for you at all, except wasting your time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the thing. Again, chat room, if y'all got any questions, please ask. And let's get into the show. So, I'm always talking to you guys about two certain things. We talked about women the other day and how they are smarter than most of you guys when it comes to the dating game. And we also talked and we kind of went over a little bit about your other enemy that you have. There's a movie coming out, I think I guess it's this weekend or next weekend, starring Will Smith. Starting with Will Smith. And Carlos, give me a second. I'll answer that in a second, Carlos. Shoot, I'll answer it now. Guys, y'all ask a question. I gotta stop what I'm doing to ask. So let me read this. Yo, Steve, I've been committing myself to becoming more self-disciplined and detaching myself from the matrix. I swear to you, women have been coming up to me saying, you're acting different. Are you okay? Is this normal? Let me explain how it goes. Once you start to commit to yourself and make the change, you are not going to be the first person to notice the change. The change is going to happen either through your family members. They may be the first one to notice it. But with that being said, whoever you're hanging out with the most is going to notice it first. And that's the truth. It could be people at your job or anything, but what they're going to start to notice is an attitude that is different from the other guy. Because like I told you before, a lot of women can smell fear and weakness in a lot of men. Now, Mr. Turner, I don't know what it is you're doing, and I don't know what you're saying to women, so I can't tell you in depth, but I can tell you this much, that when they're saying that you're acting different, you're not acting different. It's just you're not acting like the majority of sheep out there that are sitting around lying to themselves every day. You're breaking free of the herd, because this is the thing that we promote with this show. The one thing that we promote the most in this show is creating your own community. We do not push the narrative of following a group of individuals. Once you are able to create your own community, you will be able to come and meet other communities of men to create something different. But if you are following people because that's what the herd does, that's when you're doing more harm to yourself than good. We don't want you to follow the herd. We want you to create a community for yourself, your last name, and your legacy. And that's what we're trying to push. So you saying, okay, well then if it's your job, maybe there's a certain attitude that you have that they begin to notice things about you. Like I said before, most people are not going to notice you're not going to notice the change first. Everybody else around you is going to notice because of the way your interaction is, not only with women, but also with yourself and men. So that's just how that goes. Okay. But if y'all got any questions, please ask, and I'll be happy to post any questions that you have. But getting back to what I was saying, there's a Will Smith movie. Excuse my voice. I feel like I'm losing my voice here. There's a Will Smith movie out there that is coming out that has a lot to. When I saw the previews months ago, I could connect that dot to a lot of you guys out there who have no idea who your Gemini man is. Now, this Will Smith movie is about somebody that I guess maybe took his DNA or something and carbon copied him, a younger version of him. And that younger version of him is trying to kill Will Smith. And the difference between that young version and Will Smith's version is that the younger version has no feeling. He does not feel. He just operates and takes care of things. But why is that important? Because I'm not here to tell you not to feel, gentlemen. But when it comes to your life, you are the antithesis of this movie, Gemini Man, and a lot of you don't even recognize it. You don't understand that you have somebody in your head or wherever he lives inside of you. Let's just say inside of you. You have somebody inside of you, gentlemen, that knows you better than you know yourself. You have somebody inside of you that knows every move that not only that you're going to make, but it knows why you're making the moves, and it controls most of your life. And he is you. It's no different from the movie. You are dealing with somebody that knows your every thought, like the Gemini Man movie. He knows your every move. He knows why you're making your moves and why you don't make your moves. And the difference between him and you, like the Gemini Man, is that that person has no fears. There are no fears. There are no worries. There are none of those things. But it knows that you have fear, anxiety. You're stuck in the same place. It knows you. But not only does it know you, it knows your weaknesses. When I say everything about you, I mean it knows every little detail about you. Not only that, it seems like he is the creator and the author. Now, he is really an author because there are things that he tells you that you believe just based off of him telling you that that's what it is. He knows every weakness and every strength that you have. But the one secret that he has that he doesn't want to share with you is that you really control him, but you don't realize you control him. But just like that movie, now he's not trying to kill you like the movie, but there are certain things he's trying to kill. And guys, like I say, if y'all got any questions, please post them. Happy to answer any questions. But he is killing one important aspect of you every day. And that is your manhood. Every day he does and thinks of ways to defang and declaw you. Not by telling you you're not good enough, because sometimes he does do that, tells you you're not good enough, tells you you're worthless, tells you a lot of things about yourself. But the one thing he does is he allows you to self-sabotage yourself without you even realizing it. I'll give you an example. When you guys, I've always told you, when you go read them books, you follow, it allows you to follow the individuals out there that know how to declaw and defang you, and you don't even realize it. Think about this for a second. Think about if you read a book on confidence or a book on manhood, just a book on self-improvement, okay? Now, it's based on the teacher because there are guys out there that know the real game and they got books to back that up. Not too many. But let's look at a book on, I don't know, I'm just taking one thing, confidence, okay? I'll answer that question in 1 second. And I've always told you, if you don't believe me, go right now and grab any book you want to grab right now and turn 5 pages and you will understand exactly what I'm saying. Turn 5 pages and guess what? You won't feel any fear. You won't feel any anxiety. You won't feel nervous. You won't feel anything because it knows that as long as you're reading that false, fake-ass book, you're not learning anything. You're just learning to read the words that are on the book, and that's it. It knows that. Why do you think he allows you to do those things? To follow the herd of people. Wow, this guy has hundreds and thousands of subscribers. So that means he knows what he's talking about. Does your voice ever tell you any different? No. Hey, go right ahead, man. Follow those guys. They can help you out. Go right ahead, man. Read those books. They're going to help you be a better man. And I ask you, how many books, how many years, and you're still the same exact person you were years ago when you started following those guys? And the voice in your head, or your Gemini man, whatever you want to call him, he knows this. He's not going to stop you and disrupt you from hiding and using what we call the 2 + 2 is 5 method. We'll talk about that in another thing, but he knows this. And when I say he, that voice in your head, you just got to don't believe me. I don't want you to believe in me. I just want you to think. Damn, every time I read a book, I never hear him talk. Every time I follow or watch somebody's YouTube that's fake, he never says anything. He never stops me. He never does anything. But gentlemen, put you in a real situation, put you in front of a woman, put you in a club or a bar or a party, where put you in a place where you run into a woman. Oh yeah, that's when he stops you, because that's when you become a threat. But we'll talk about that in 1 second. Let me go ahead and read. Well, first, let me go to someone real quick before I go to answer. Were you confident in your 20s? I've always been confident in myself since I can remember. I remember getting my ass whipped in the second or third grade for kissing a girl. I got my butt whipped for got caught in the bushes with another girl. I used to go over girls' houses. I used to talk a lot of shit to girls, and I would go over their house and they would unbutton my shirt and I would get nervous and leave. There were times I was naked with the babysitter that's older. When I was that little older, I couldn't get hard. I was nervous about that. So I always believed in me. I was never listen. There was no such thing as having confidence. I just believed in me. But like I was telling y'all before, I always bet on me because I believed in me. But it took me meeting my mentor at 9 to understand the real me. I knew me, but I didn't know me like I know me now. So yeah, I was up my 20s, man. I've been doing this since I was 9, man. I've been learning the game since I was 9. I've been learning the game since 1980, my friend. 1980. Been learning the game that long. So there was no thing of was I confident in my 20s? My 20s, that's when I was doing like the gigolo and stuff. So I was just stacking my confidence up. Boom, 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 boom. But let me go ahead and get to the question here. This question is for guys who don't know how to deal with it. I know how to deal with it. How do you deal with rejection from women? Question is from guys who don't know how to deal with it. I know how to deal with it. How do you deal with rejection from women? And this kind of goes into the Gemini man. But wait a second. But I'm going to connect that. I'm going to connect that with what I'm saying. Now, if you're just joining me, we're talking about your Gemini man that's coming. It's a Will Smith movie. And if you got questions, just put it in the chat room. But I'm trying to give you an idea of how you work, your other you, not you, your other you. And your other you is the one, and this is your homework assignment. And I tell you guys, if you're just joining us, do not believe me. Do not listen to a word I'm saying. When this show is over, or you can do it right now, go grab any book and read it. After this show is over, go watch any YouTuber that you believe that's teaching you how to be a man and listen to the voice say and do nothing. And the reason why is because it is allowing you to self-sabotage yourself, because the voice in your head wants you to think that he is in control of you. So when you are doing things that are not a threat to that voice, it will allow you to do that all day and every day. And that's what I'm saying. Every time you buy a book from somebody that tries to teach you confidence, tries to teach you manhood, and that voice knows that that's not going to fix you, he knows that if you are focused on that bull, that you're not going to be focused on him. Think about how many books have you purchased and how many YouTubers have you followed throughout the year, and you've never had that voice say anything to you. Isn't that amazing? The voice doesn't say anything to you. Okay, guys? Nothing at all. It just allows you to go about your day. The more videos you watch, it knows it is declawing you and defanging you. The more of these books you read that have not helped you grow as a man, it is allowing you to do that because it knows that those authors and all those YouTubers, they're not a threat to him because they know what they teaching is not the real game. They know it, but you don't. But the one thing that they know is when you become a threat. And this is when you know you become a threat. As I said before, when you get around a woman, you go to a bar, club, or you see a woman that you like or somebody you're interested in, and you say to yourself, I think I like her, I'm interested in her, I want to talk. You say any of those things, that's when you become a threat. Because as soon as you begin to say, oh, she's pretty, she's cute, I want to talk to her, as soon as you begin to say those things, guess what starts to come out? The claws and the fangs. And it doesn't want you to know that you've got power over all things that are you. But what does it do the most to you, gentlemen? That's when you hear the voices get loud, right? Don't you ever notice that? You get around a woman that you like. That's when the voices get loud. That's when he starts hitting those switches of getting nervous, the fear, the anxiety. Don't you notice all that stuff starts to happen when you want to talk to a woman like regular guys do? But when you read a book or you go to YouTube, don't you realize he doesn't say anything? Because he knows that you are killing yourself mentally by following people that don't even know what they're talking about. But put you in a situation, oh man, the voice gets loud, you get nervous, all those things start to happen. Don't believe me. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up at all. But what I'm saying is that when you read things that have nothing to do with you, it's going to allow that to happen because you're not focusing on what you have to focus on. Now, what does that have to do with this question? It was a great question. I'm glad you asked this question. How do you deal with rejection? You don't know this, but most of you deal with rejection with flying colors until there's a woman involved. You want to go, I'll give you an example. Let's say you want an ice cream cone or a sundae from McDonald's. You go to McDonald's, you say, look, this is what I want. You make the order and they say, no, we don't have it. That's rejection, gentlemen. Whenever they tell you if there's something that you order and they tell you no, they are technically rejecting you and you don't even care. When they say no, something kicks in and says, that's when the voice works with you. Well, if they don't have a sundae, man, we got a choice. We can try to get a shake here, or we can go up the street to someplace else to get what we want. That's how your mind works. But the great thing about what I'm telling you right here is when you walk, let's say you go into McDonald's. You walk into McDonald's, you know you want that sundae, right? That's what you want. When you walk into McDonald's, you don't care who's standing beside you. You don't care who's standing behind you. And you don't care about the person who's in front of you. And the funny thing about the person who's in front of you is that sometimes there are several people, cashiers, that are in front of you when you make your order or quote unquote put your bid in. You're not thinking of caring about them. You don't care about the fry cooks. You don't care about the manager. You don't care about the two guys to the left of you, the lady behind you, and the three chicks to the right of you. You don't care. All you care about is what you want and what you want to order. And as soon as she tells you no, they don't have it, you don't feel stupid. You don't worry about what the guy beside you thinks. You don't worry about the one beside you in this way thinks. You don't worry about the one behind you. And you surely don't worry about the other cashiers that saying it. You ought to say this. Okay, you ain't got it? Cool. Either I'm going to order something else from here or I'm going to leave and go find what I'm looking for somewhere else. And gentlemen, that is how you deal with rejection. Now, that's a perfect world. But just like I was telling you about those books, you add a woman to the equation that you like and everything flips upside down. You're worried about the group of people that they're around with. You're worried about what the person next to you's going to think if you talk to her. You're worried about what that person thinks. You're worried about what Ronald McDonald's think. You're worried about what the crooks think. You're worried about what the managers think. You worried about everybody, what everybody thinks. And you put yourself in a position where the voice in your head knows, all right, we can't let this guy think that he's running things. You're nervous. Look at that. People all around you. You don't want to make yourself look foolish. She's so pretty. You don't know what you want to do, what you want to be and how you want to be. Man, don't talk. Man, no, don't do it, man. No, man, you don't want to look like a fool because as soon as she says no, I'm telling you, everybody's going to be laughing at you and you're going to be the butt of all jokes. So you know what? Why don't we just play it safe? Let's just look at her, observe her, and let's just get out of here fast and quickly. And then that way you won't feel like a fool. Everybody won't laugh at you and you won't feel nervous. I got you. That's what he does to you. That's what he does to you. And a lot of you guys believe that. And a lot of you guys, then you see a woman out. Hey, man, I ain't even going to talk to her because there's no way I can get her. And I know I don't even know what to say. I want to sound stupid. I mean, just one at the, and all he's doing is this. He's pumping you with excuse after excuse after excuse because he doesn't want you to do the one thing that normal men do. You see, a man does the same thing that you do as far as orders food, and sometimes he gets rejected and he moves on. But the difference between a man and what y'all are thinking and your Gemini man is that what she thinks, what the people beside her think, what her friends think, what the lady behind me thinks, if I'm at a club, what the bartender thinks, what the DJ thinks, what the lady holding the flowers giving them out thinks, what the bouncers think, or anybody in there, what they think, it's none of my business. I don't care. I cannot spend the quality of my life worrying what other people think, because one thing I can't do that I'm trying to show you guys is that you can't change what people think. You're not supposed to. If you can't accept me, so what? And if you do accept me, so what? Do you think I care when I'm in the summertime when you're walking down the street and you see an anthill? Do you care what the ants think? You see the bees flying. Do you care what the bees think or the birds or the fish in the water? I mean, come on. Do you care what the clouds think or the trees? No, you don't care. But when you add a woman in that thing, okay? When you add a woman into that situation, gentlemen, everything seems to change because what happens is your mind wants to stop you. It doesn't want you. Let me tell you something, just like Gemini man. Listen, it does not want you to know that you are in control of you. Because if you realize that you are in control of yourself, it has to do the one thing that it's always been doing all your life. And that is helping you win. But you created it to be what it is right now. And I know it sounds like a broken record, but Steve, what do you mean it helps me win? How does my mind help me win? Oh, come on. This is cake. How? I'm going to show you right now. I always tell you, at broken record, I'm telling you. Everybody right now, listen to me right now. You got two choices. Either tell yourself you're thirsty or say, I want to get something to eat. And there you go. Because as soon as you say one of those two things, it will then start to do the one thing, start to calculate. I saw something, Deshaun Watson from the Houston Texans, because I posted this on Instagram. I was telling you guys, if you ever want to know how your mind works, how it's supposed to work, okay, how your mind sees it, and this is how listen, I'm gonna explain this to you. Your mind, when you say, I want something to drink, or you say that you're hungry, okay, I'm sorry, get back to I think I hit a button, shit. Okay, I'm sorry. When you're thirsty or you say that you're hungry, I'm going to play something for you. I want you to hear it. But this is how your mind works. It's going to sound crazy, but this is how your mind works. Listen to this.
I mean, you know what cover should have planned? Well, you said earlier. I'm just asking.
Listen.
No. I want to. It's cover 4. Yeah. So what the safeties are doing, they're playing deep, and they're guarding number 2. Corner sink, and they trap 2. And so what they're doing is keeping everything in front. The linebackers are playing anything across. Kuechly is playing in the middle. He stops everything that crosses the middle. He jumps everything in that. The safeties is charging on number 2. So if the safeties are playing low, then we can't take that. We have to hit double moves. We did the post because Reed stepped up on 2 with an out over the top. I didn't hit it. Same thing with Hop. In route, safety jumped up. He went vertical. I didn't hit it. That's only 2. After that, they played back. Cover 2, 6, Buzz, which is safety. Reed comes in between. Kuechly, the outside linebacker, he plays deep. I got to get rid of the ball.
Now, y'all thinking like, wait, what is all that he's saying? That's how your mind works, man. Your mind problem solves. Your mind assesses a situation such as I'm hungry. And your mind assesses the situation as, okay, let me go ahead and do all the mental work and let me present him with the options like that. This is all like as soon as you say, I'm hungry, it automatically says, okay, here are options. We can go in there. We got 3 options. We got the refrigerator, we got the cabinet, the refrigerator, we got the pantry, and we got outside the door. And that's how fast it thinks. Well, the refrigerator. Man, hey, you remember we went to eat, we got some leftover food in there. We can eat leftovers, right? And we got a little bit of milk. We don't have too much milk, but there's enough to have some cereal if you want it. There's some leftover this, and there's some of this. There's some salads, whatever's in your refrigerator. That's number 1. Then your mind would say, okay, if that's not the case, well, we got some cereal in there. There's some soup. We got some things in the pantry. Not too many things. We got to go to the store and get whatever, right? Or It's going to say, okay, well, let's go out our door. Or do you want to order food? If you don't want to order it, where do you want to go? How much time do we have? Now, let's calculate it. Okay. Let's say you got, I don't know, about 15, 20 minutes of free time. Now, it then expands and it says to itself, okay, what is in a 15, 20-minute mile radius of doing it? Because he's my mentor, you are giving me a time. You say, I got 20 minutes. So what is in a 20-mile radius or 20-minute radius that I can get what I want? There's McDonald's, there's Chinese, there might be a Wednesday over there, there might be this. It's giving you and telling you every single thing that you can get. Then it says, what do you feel like eating? Are you in the mood for pizza, Chinese, hot dog, hamburger? Do you want a sub? Do you want a taco? What is it that you feel like eating outside? Then once you give me that calculation, then we can figure out what is the closest place. We got, if you want a sub, you got Subway over here. There's a Quiznos over here. That's how your mind works. Just like that little clip you heard of breaking down all that analogy that's going on in your head. It calculates everything for you. That's how it works. When it works for you, it does all the calculations. And like I said before, if you don't believe me, you know when you say you're hungry, you don't notice. Listen, you don't notice it because you just don't notice it, but you're noticing it now. But before, all your life, that's how you've been working. Every time you're thirsty or every time you're hungry, it will calculate all those things within a snap of a finger because it is trying to fix the urge that you have. What can I do? How can we do it? How fast can we do it? How much time does it take? These are our options. This is what we could do. I got your back. How much gas is in the car? Is there enough gas in the car? Well, let's go do it. We don't have this much gas. Now we got enough time. We can go to the gas. That's how your mind is working for you, gentlemen. And it's always been that way. Except when it comes to dating and women. And a lot of you guys want to ask the question is, why does my mind do that? Why can't my mind do the same thing when it comes to food? It can, but it's not because oh, let me see if I got any more questions. I'm about to break this down. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Let me keep going to this shit. Let me see here. Just finished this master class at the end of the year. Italian mommy influences Smith. Favorite master class. I love to hear Italian mommy. Well, I've talked about that already before, and I'll cover that in a second. I've talked about that already, Junior. What I'm saying is why can't my mind do the same thing? It can. It's just that you or someone you knew killed that side of you and caged that side of you. When you guys were young, when all you guys were young, when you were in kindergarten and your teacher gave you a piece of paper and your teacher either gave you a piece of chalk, a crayon, a marker, or a painted paintbrush, you would close your eyes and you would go wherever the pencil, paper, or marker could take you. You would go to the farthest regions of the universe if you wanted to. You would be a pilot. You would draw monsters. You would do just about anything because your mind was saying, all right, we got the marker. What are we doing? Where are we drawing? What do we feel like going today? And it was working with you at a young age. It was always at your side. It was always with you. Every time it wasn't just a piece of paper or a marker. It was also if you were on on a bicycle, or if you were in the woods, it just didn't matter because that voice was inside of you telling you we can do whatever we want to do. This world is our playpen. We can climb trees and we can run and we can play with our friends. We can do all these things. And it was always there by your side, no matter what it was you wanted to do. If you were like, I want to go outside and play, it would say, let's do this. This is what we can do. It's raining outside. What are our options? Can we bring somebody over? Can we go over to somebody's house? What's on TV? It will still work with you when you were young. It was always there by your side until that one day. I don't know if it was your mom, if it was a woman, I don't know what it was, but there was something that happened in your life that somebody told you that you were either immature, you need to grow up, you're acting like a kid, this is what adults do, whatever. I don't know what your story is. But as soon as you believe somebody else's story of how you should live your life, what you did was there was that part of you that you caged because he's never gone. But what you did was you caged that part of you. And right now, that part of you has been caged so long, it's like a wild animal. It's like, when you capture a horse, it's like you gotta tame it. You gotta calm that motherfucker down. That's what's happening with this person. This person was always by your side, but it feels the most it feels the most hurt because it's like, I've always been by your side, but yet you let somebody else dictate your life. Okay, fine. If you want to do that, I'm going to go about my merry way, close the cage. He's locked in. But as you were getting older and older and older and started to believe the stories that everybody had about you, you believe the story about how the media you should be, because the media tells you how to date and be with women. Your loser ass friends tells you how to date. These losers on YouTube do the same thing. Then you begin to read books to reinforce the same behaviors. And you never trusted that one person who was there for you in the beginning that was your key to you being just like me. I never killed that man. Do you know how many people say, Steve, you're 40-something, you're 40-something years old. Why are you still watching cartoons? And why are you still playing video games? And why do you still watch wrestling? Why are you a big ass kid? You need to grow up. And you know what I do? Okay, so you are allowed to think what you want to think, but you're not going to tell me how I should live my life. And I think that's what happened to a lot of you guys out there. But Junior, I'm gonna answer your question because you asked how does that tie in? Because for some of you guys, it might have not been someone that you don't know told you to grow up. Sometimes it's the people we love and trust the most that declaw us and defang us. And sometimes mom, who teaches you how to be emotional. Loss of self-control can cause you to be seen as weak. Because if mom showed you inconsistent discipline, that means you'll never know for every action there's another reaction. Mom not teaching you what boundaries are or coping skills. So for a lot of you guys, maybe it was mom. For some of you guys, maybe it was dad. You have somebody that's trying to teach you how to be a man that's sleeping on the couch all the time, or telling you don't make mom mad. Happy wife, happy life. Let's make mommy happy. And that guy's trying to teach you how to be a man. So there are several things. It could be family members, friends, people. It was somebody somewhere that you trusted with you instead of trusting yourself. And that is what hurt a lot of you guys. You trusted outsiders. You trusted people to tell you how you should live your life based off of their lives. And some of you are doing that right now. You got people that are telling you right now, you shouldn't get married, watch out for the government, go your own way, stay away from single moms, worry about family court. A lot of you guys are still reinforcing the same behavior because you are blindly following individuals that have fucked up their life, but what they want to do is they want to live their life through you by screwing up your life because you, like sheep, trust anybody that says the word manhood or I'm gonna be a man or I'm gonna teach you how to be a man or we're gonna teach you all this stuff. Y'all is you blindly trust. And because you blindly trust, that's when you're open to believing their stories. And then when you take on their stories, that's when you do more harm to yourself than good. I don't want you to believe my story. All I'm doing is, hey, these are the weapons. You take what you want. That's all we do here. I am not, you are not going to be one of me. And this is not a cult. This is me teaching you how to be your own community. My girlfriend is mad at me because I don't want unprotected sex. Should I break up or make her understand I have to protect my seed? Let me tell you something. You have two options. Option number one is either you're going to accept the fact and you are allowed to say this. I'm not ready to be a father. And even though you may tell me you're protecting yourself, I want to be sure I protect myself. That doesn't mean that you have a disease, but I do not feel that I should be having unprotected sex with a woman that is not my wife. And if you have a problem with that, now again, this is man stuff. This ain't cupcaking. There's the door. Because remember, the problem isn't yours. If she has a problem with it, I ask you, what business is it of yours that she has a problem with you? Take somebody that goes game hunting, the gamers. You're not the wildlife guys. You know, the guys that go to the woods and they get to hunt deer and stuff like that. You think when they locked in on Bambi, they like, oh man, oh look at poor little Bambi. Oh, Bambi's going, oh, if I shoot this deer, oh, I'm taking away from the family and I'm going to disrupt. No, they ain't thinking about that. They saying, okay, this is my chance to get that kill. Pow, that's it. So what I'm saying to you is, if she is mad or upset at you, that's her business. It's not yours. Either you are going to accept me or you're not. And if you cannot accept me wrapping up to protect my seed, then you and I should not be together. And you shouldn't have, I don't even know why you got a girlfriend. You shouldn't even have a girlfriend right now. But that's why I keep telling y'all. Unless you are making her wife and she becomes wife, no unprotected sex. You don't want any kids by a woman that you're not sure of. Because I know a lot of y'all guys think y'all sure. Y'all get these women pregnant. Then you find out they ain't shit. And then all of a sudden they start using the government and all this stuff. And then you want to cry about it. I'm just giving you preventative maintenance. If she cannot accept that you are protecting your seed, then she is not the woman for you. You know what you got to do. I shall continue. Let me see if there's any other questions as I continue this joint. All right. So yeah, but that's what I'm saying to y'all guys. The way that your Gemini man works is that if you carried over that non-caring side of you that you had. You didn't when you were a kid, you didn't care what you put on paper. You when y'all were laying on the floor in kindergarten class or first grade and whatever grade it was, they gave you a piece of paper. You didn't care what the chick beside you was drawing or what the guy beside you was drawing because you were in your own world, right? But for some reason, you started to take on and you started to believe the stories that were not true. And once you begin to take them on, and once you started to believe those things, then what you told yourself was, I don't trust you enough to guide me. And you know what? All it's going to do is what you tell it to do. And if you feel that, you know what, if you feel that a woman is better than you, if you feel that you're not good enough for a woman, it is only doing what you tell it to do. That is all it's doing. It is only operating off of the stories you believe because you stop believing in yourself. And see, when you stop believing in yourself, as soon as you stop believing in yourself, what happened was you had to believe in something. And whatever that something is that you started to believe in, it was like, okay, well, that's our story. If he sees a woman, he says he's not good enough. So you know what? That's what he tells me to do. I'm just going to tell him he's not good enough. And I'm going to tell him he can't get women. And I'm going to tell him he's scared. And I'm going to help him with the fears. I'm going to give him anxiety. I'm going to do all and everything I possibly can do to show him, to help him believe the story that he believes about himself. And what I'm trying to tell you is that you can stop this whenever you're ready. But the one thing you've got to stop doing, see, it is hard to stop it. It's like this. All right, check this out. You're like, all right, I'm ready to stop and I'm ready to learn how to be a man, right? Think about that for a second. I'm going to draw a line in the sand. I'm going to stop and I'm going to get balls and I'm going to get a spine and I'm going to do all these things, right? Okay. But what do you go do? As soon as you say that, there you are again, reading a bunch of jargon and gibberish that is reinforcing why you shouldn't do what you want to do. That's number one. Number two, then you start watching the YouTubes. You start watching the YouTubes, and all those guys do the same thing. Keep reinforcing. And then by the time they're done with you, you're back to where you are before. This is no different than what the majority of a lot of you guys are going to do on December 31st. A lot of you guys are going to say, you know what? I'm going to do this thing called a resolution. Really, it's a false lie that you live. But I'm going to tell myself that this is going to be my year. Today I'm going to change, or I'm going to eat better. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And your mind is like, yeah, whatever. All right, let's get the ball going down. All right, it's a new year. He's feeling good about himself. All right, it's a matter of time till he goes back to his shell. And that's what y'all do because you don't believe in yourself. You believe the false stories more than you believe in yourself. That's why you are what you are. Because you think rejection is the worst thing in the world. And it's not. Rejection is not bad, but you created this world in which it is bad. So that's why a lot of you guys have issues and have problems because you believe that the world is out to get you. Women are out to get you. Women, come on, man. The crazy thing about women, even though they are the most insecure thing on the planet that worries more about their looks and how you think about them than you do, they cover it up. But what turns their fears into power is when they know that you like them, but you're too chicken shit to say anything to them. It's not your fault, but that's what makes them strong. You give them that power. You'll give them the power. So it's not a bad thing. It's just what is, man. How do you organize the girls on your phone that have the same name? I almost mess. Dude, come on, Joshua. You don't have a lot of women, but I'll answer the question. You're lying, but I will answer the question because that's a foolish question to ask. But I know you're lying, but I'll answer the question. When you are dealing with women who have the same name, you either do one or two things. If her name hypothetically is you got a bunch of Beckys, there's going to be a Becky M, a Becky A Becky H, a Becky F, maybe a Becky D. And that's how you organize them, man. Or you organize them based off of what they do for you. Now, again, this is some extra upper level stuff that you haven't done nor will do because you're lying to yourself right now. But I will tell you that when you are on a high level and you got a lot of women, they're no longer Becky M, F, Becky H, Becky K, or Becky I. It's Becky the masseuse. It's Becky the nurse. It's Becky breakfast. It's Becky lunch. It's Becky dinner. It's Becky massage. That's when you get to that level. So I don't believe that you have a lot of women, but for those, whenever y'all do, that's how you handle that, man. If y'all got any questions, please ask them. That's what I'm here for, to answer any questions that y'all have. But as far as your Gemini man, it is very important that when this goes down, that your Gemini man, you've got to keep him at bay before you can reach the calm of the river or the ocean. You must first go through something that too many people are too afraid to go through, and that is that current. It is that current that is pushing you and holding you back. And in order for you to get on the other side where you are in control of yourself, you got to start going against everything that you tell yourself when it comes to being a man and when it comes to being a woman. Getting women, not becoming a woman, but getting women. And a lot of guys out there don't want to do that because it's not a great feeling. Hell, to be honest with you, it's probably one of the worst feelings that you ever going to have. But what people don't tell you is that that's part of manhood. It's not turning the pages of a book. It's not watching a video of somebody because that doesn't challenge you. It is when you see that woman and you feel like, oh my God, the world is about to come down on me. like a ton of bricks. And all I want to do is run away from that situation. I don't want to feel this way. Yeah, I don't like how I feel. I hate feeling nervous. I hate the butterflies going in my stomach. I hate the feeling I got to go to the bathroom. I'm just going, oh my God. I'm just full of emotion. I just don't. That is when you pull yourself up from your bootstraps. You attach your balls. You get your spine and you say, God, look, I don't want to do this. I don't want to feel this way. And oh my God, I feel nervous. And oh my God, she's going to reject me. What am I going to do? And that voice is getting louder and louder. And he's pumping up more fears in you and all this other stuff. That's when you face it. That's when you face it and you say, you goddamn liar. I don't believe a goddamn, forget what you said. Because everything you're saying is a lie. And whatever you're telling me is none of my business. What do you mean it's none of your business? I mean, come on, man. Look at that. Look how pretty she is. There's no way you can get her. Come on. Hey, look, why don't we do this? Look, come on, man. Look, there's a great video about picking up women. Why don't we just go back home? Let's just forget about that woman. Let's go back home and rework and rethink and read a few more chapters and let's just assess the situation. That's when you got to tell yourself, you are none of my business right now. I don't believe anything that you're telling me, and I'm going to do what I want to do. And every step that you take, and I promise you, every step that you take going towards the thing or going up that current, against that current, is going to be the most difficult task you'll ever feel that you got to do. It is going to be difficult. But I promise you, when you walk up to her and you talk to her, and whatever she does, win or draw, and you do it anyway, you're going to stop if you don't believe the stories, like I'm telling you, you're going to stop and you're going to say, damn, that wasn't that bad. I mean, sure, she rejected me, but guess what? She has every right. She didn't have to like me. But okay. Shit, that wasn't bad. Shit, well, let me go talk to the next. No, you don't want to do it. And the more you do it, the lower its voice is going to get. The more you face your fears, the lower the voice is going to sound to a point where it's going to be like this. And you're not even going to hear it. Let me answer some questions. Uncle, how do I deal with a friend who told me no matter how confident I get as a man, if I don't get a degree and make more money, it won't be a check? Well, just your brother. I ask you this question. What friend? What friend? Don't you ever, not you, just a brother, what you need to say to your boy or this friend of yours, say, listen to me. With all due respect, I appreciate what you're saying. And if your pathway was to do what you want to do, that's fine. But let me ask you a question. I bet you just a brother, he ain't got no women. I bet you ain't got no females, do he? Just a brother. Bet you ain't got no women. And guess what, guys? Even if the guy says it and gets women, you don't know how he got the women. Maybe he got the women based off of his weakness. You just don't know. And what I'm saying to you guys is this. Never, ever let somebody dictate to you what you should be doing unless you ask them. But don't you sit here and try to tell me how I should live my life or how I should be like you. I'm not you. I don't want to be you, but don't you ever tell me what I should be doing, or you and I gonna have a problem. And that's the truth, just a brother. That's the truth. So I'm just saying that you got to cut that person off because that person is trying to tell you how to live your life. And men, you don't look. I will ask for advice when I need advice, but don't you ever tell me what I should and should not be doing. That is not your right. And if you do tell me, not only am I not going to believe the story that you're telling me, but you and I are going to have a little powwow. Because if you don't stop that nonsense by trying to tell me what you think I should do, then you and I are not going to be friends anymore. Next question. Hold on. I don't even know what that is. What the fuck is a LTR? Y'all, you know you lose by your language, dude. I don't even know what the LTR is. Let me pull up the PUA terms because y'all come up with all these kooky ass fuck is a L fuck is a LTR. Let me see here. Fuck is a LTR. Hey, wait. Let me find that shit. Jesus Christ. Y'all just take so much away from the show when y'all come up with all these goofy ass LTR. Long term. Then why don't you just say long term relationship? What? One of my good friends is in okay guys, let me read this correctly. One of my friends is in a long-term relationship. Sorry guys, I don't know what LTR because men don't use that kind of shit. But okay, one of my friends is in a long-term relationship, and when she is drunk, we always make out, and she feels bad for her boyfriend. What does escalating mean? Hold on, I don't even. What the fuck is an escalate? Shit. I gotta look up these damn terms and shit. What the fuck is PUA? What the fuck is escalate? What the fuck is escalation? Keno escalation. Fuck is this? An in-depth line. Wait, what is Keno escalation? It simply refers to the physical touch. Boy, y'all need some help, man. Jesus, what do you? I'm sorry, I got to read this shit because we don't talk like this shit. Okay, so should I escalate things and risk losing this friendship? One of my friends is in a long term relationship. One of my friends, wait, the friend is a woman. So one of his women friends is in a long term relationship. And when she's drunk, they always make out and she feels bad for her boyfriend. So should you escalate things and risk losing the friendship? Wait a second, I gotta ask you a question. Dude. I don't want to hear any gay, goofy ass. This is a man show. This is a man show. So I expect you to use man words, okay? Please. Did you clean it? Be man, okay? Be man. But going back to what you're saying, this is why you're losing. And I need you to help me out, LG. What the fuck is a female friend? What is that? And I'm not trying to be funny, but I need you to explain to me what is a female friend? Because if you got a female friend, then something is really wrong with you. What is a female friend? I'm waiting for you to answer that. I'm going to go to you, just a brother, but LG, you need to answer that question. I don't know what a female friend is. What is that? Because I see where you get that stupid ass shit from now, but this is why y'all lose. A female. Who the fuck tells you? What the fuck is a female friend? Can someone tell me? Anyway, just a brother. This is what I'm saying, dog. Think, man. This guy had what again? What if female friends? Same with you, just a brother. What the fuck is it? What is a female? Because what is a female friend? Can somebody tell me, please? What is a female friend? Oh my God. So let me get this straight. And y'all need to wait. I'm not gonna make no judgments. I need y'all to tell me what female friend is, and I'm not trying to be funny. What is a female friend? What is it? Look, a girl you study with. What is a female friend? I'm asking you. What is that? What is that? But I can see now you use his name, his terminology, and that goofy ass lingo, and add on to you got 5 years with what? So let me get this straight. You have been eating an impossible burger that tastes like zebra meat that's made out of grass for 5 years? You've been hanging out with the zebras, the boar, and the oxes for 5 years? What is a female friend? That's why, guys, I love y'all. But this is why y'all lose, man. Y'all follow people that are okay with this? What is a female friend? And then just a brother. You're telling me he's got female. What is a female friend? Please, somebody. Please help me with that. And I'm not trying to be funny. What is that? She's not really a friend. Nah. Look. You just told me you're making out with her, right? So what is that? So let me get this straight. For 5 years, for 5 moons, you have been hanging out with somebody that you have not smashed yet? And all you've been doing is, dude, listen, this is why you need to keep reading those books and why you need to keep watching those YouTube shows. Because you are the antithesis of why y'all will never be men. Because I'm still waiting, somebody. Can somebody tell me, please, what a female friend is? Because apparently this LG guy that uses words like escalate and LTB, what is it, LTX, whatever words he's using, them goofy ass, them trick words, telling me that you're hanging out with a woman for 5 years? And 5 years, all you did was just kiss? What is that? And look, I'm not trying to be funny. I need someone to help me explain that to me. What is that? What please explain how you are hanging out with a woman for 5 years and you have not smashed yet. Why are you, what is your purpose of hanging out with a woman for? I'm waiting, LG. Don't lie. You're lying. Oh my gosh. Boy, when you follow a liar, you become a liar. Look at this. Listen to this lie. All right. Guys, the thing about Uncle Dean is that I do something that y'all don't understand. I pay attention. Now, this guy is lying right in my face. Anybody that use the words LT, whatever, and escalate, you lying. You built on lying. And let me show you why I busted you on a lie, sir. Because you say I don't believe in male-female friendship, right? Huh. Steve, I don't believe in male-female. So this is a guy you're kissing? So is this a guy you're kissing? I'm trying to understand. So you're not kissing a woman. You got a guy friend that's in a long-term relationship, and when he's drunk, y'all make out? Because you said that you don't have any female friends, but yet you're saying in this right here that one of my good friends. Now, guys, I ain't making this up. He said it. He said, Steve, I don't believe in the male female relationship. So is this a guy you're kissing? Well, I'm trying to get clarity. I'm trying to get clarity because I'm not making this up. This is what he said. Did he not? Guys, I didn't type that. He says, I don't believe in male female friendship. So is this a guy you're kissing? Are you kissing a guy that's in a long term relationship? I don't answer guy on guy stuff. That's not what this show's about, sir. So you need to what are you talking about, dude? Let me see here. A female friend should be a female you have access to trade. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I am not trying to be funny. The young man said that he has a friend that is in a long-term relationship. So he says that he doesn't believe in male-female friendships, but he's kissing. What are you kissing then? Friend zone zip. No, you can't. No, just a brother. You were also part of this because why are you hanging out with somebody now? Just a brother. Now I'm gonna get on you for a second because see y'all don't understand something. Look, why do y'all lie on yourselves? Why do you lie on yourselves? Because you know if you accept that your friend has female friends, then you accept female friends. Don't try to twist this, just a brother. Don't lie. If you didn't believe in female friends, and let me go back to what you said, God, I'm good at this. Y'all need to stop lying, man. You said he's got a lot of female friends. You said he's got a lot of female friends, just a brother. So why are you hanging out with somebody that hangs out with the remember, just a brother, you are a percentage of the people you hang out with. And if you're hanging out with a guy that hangs out and eats impossible zebra meat burgers that are made out of grass, then you do the same thing, dude. So why are you lying on yourself? See, guys, this is the thing about y'all guys, and this is why y'all lose. Y'all think you really want to be a man, but I don't know if most of y'all really want this because look at your behaviors. You got one guy that tells me he doesn't believe in male-female relationships, and he's kissing somebody. We're still waiting. Then you got just a brother telling me that he's got a guy telling him he needs to go back to school, and this guy's got female friends. Why are you even hanging out with that guy? Let me see what LG's got to say. English is not my first language. Oh, come on, LG. LG, come on, dude. Don't lie, man. Look, dude, you can articulate the difference between a friend that's a female and you telling me you don't believe in male female. Don't lie, man. Stop lying, guys. Come on, man. Why? So then what LG is a female friend, LG? Because you're saying you're lying to us. You're saying, see, let me tell y'all something. How does it feel to just take scraps and crumbs from a woman that doesn't even want to fuck you because she knows you're not a man? And it's no knock on you, LG. But what did I tell you? Women don't want to mess with guys whose pussy is tighter than hers. And you've been hanging out with this woman. Wait, guys, where's my pen? Can someone do the math? What is 5 times 365? 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 6 is 30, carry the 0. So 3 5 times 15. So that's what? 1,800 and what? 35, 586. Guys, do the math. Look, how many days has he been hanging out? He says he's been hanging out for 5 years. You've been hanging out with a zebra, an elk, for 5 years, and all you've got was a kiss, and that shows you your kissing game is weak. Because if your kissing game was any good, it would have sprung to the next level. But again, the only reason she's kissing you is because she's drunk, meaning that you are taking advantage of a drunk woman, meaning that if she wanted to say that you are press charges against you, she's got you. So let me get this straight. When she's sober, she doesn't want to have anything to do with you. But when she's drunk, she's kissing you, meaning that you are cheating the game. You are messing with a woman that is intoxicated and not thinking straight. Shame on you, LG. But I guess that's what they teach you over there. Yeah, my first name. I know, man. Female friends. Oh, really? It's such a work female. Here's lie number 6. So let me get this straight. Now you work together. It's not school now. Now you work together, right? And let me get this straight. So she gets drunk, you kiss her boyfriend finds out, and what if she says that you raped her, or you tried to rape her by pressing up against her and kissing her? What are you gonna do then? This is why most of you guys, this is not this show for you, because this show forces you to see what you really are. LG, you might need to go back to that other side of the street and learn to escalate, and LT, whatever, and keep reading those books and keep watching those videos from those guys over there, because this is a man show for men. And you are showing yourself to be a weird, odd, creepy person that is taking advantage of a woman who, I don't know if she's in school with you or works with you, but why are you taking advantage of somebody that's intoxicated for 5 years? Shame on you. Shame on you. Nah, this is even worse. Have y'all not heard of the Me Too movement? This is lie number, is we on lie number 7? So why would you risk your career by kissing an intoxicated woman that her boyfriend might find out you kissed her? And then to protect herself and her relationship, what if she goes to your boss and say that you have been forcing her to kiss you? What are you going to do then? But what woman gets drunk at the job where she kisses you? Another lie. Boy, LG, man, gee, it just, boy, y'all just one lie after, man, that's what I'm saying, dog. If you're going to lie to someone who's trying to help you, just think how many women you lied to. Shame, man. Y'all, and when are y'all gonna learn to stop lying to women, dude, or lying to yourselves, man? Y'all gotta be better than this, man. You sitting there, ain't no way she comes to work drunk and she kisses you at the job. So either she's a figment of your imagination and you don't have a woman, or that you are taking advantage of a woman who's drunk with 5 years of a creepy, I wish I can have her type relationship. What is it? Because I know the next thing you're gonna say is that your English is bad or something, but something is really off, man. Something is really off with that guy, man. Thank you. 1,825 days with a woman for 5 years that he has been trying to smash, that he's friends with, who has a man that he takes advantage of when she's drinking. You're not a man, sir. You're not a man. Not at all. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you guys for adding that up. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. No, just a brother. No, no, no. Let me show you why you're full of it, just a brother. And why can't y'all just accept the truth for what it is? Let me share. I'm gonna get you on this one, just a brother. If that guy had no significance in your life, then why the hell would you even bring up the fact of what he said? If that guy has no significance in your life, just a brother, why are you even bringing up that question? See, this is why do y'all look? Listen. I am not boo boo the fool. I'm not stupid. I do something that y'all don't do. I listen and I access what you're saying and I see things. So, just a brother, if this guy didn't mean anything to you, why even bring up the question in the first place? I'm waiting, just a brother, because the guy did mean something to you, or you wouldn't have brought it up because you wouldn't have believed the story that he told you. So, why are you? This is what I'm saying, guys. Y'all ought to be ashamed of you. Why do y'all lie? Wait, this question. Why would you lie to the person that's trying to help you be a man? Why lie? What have I done to the two of you guys to make you lie? Why would you lie to me? That is crazy. But you see why you are what you are. Because I'm not trying to sleep with you or nothing. I'm trying to help you. But how can I help you when you're lying to yourself and you're lying to me by telling me this cockamamie ass excuse? Is what I'm talking about, guys. He believed the story because that guy meant something to him. Because if that guy didn't mean anything to you, you're saying I rarely talk to him. Stop lying. You're believing what he's saying, dude. So why are you lying, man? Get back to LG. I work in the same field as her. So you work in the same field. So let me guess. She goes to the bar, she gets drunk, and then the pussy stork picks her up and brings her to your door, in which she knocks on it and makes out with you for 5 years. Is that the lie you want to tell me? I mean, y'all have lied so much, you might as well keep the lie going because y'all full of it, man. But you see where you see who he following, right, guys? Y'all saw who he following, right? Follow a liar, you become one. Shame on y'all, man. 5 years taking his nut sack. Yep, that's true. I'm here to help y'all. You just don't lie to me. Own it. Just a brother, you could have said, you know what? I believe what he's saying. Help me. LG, you could have said the same thing. That you know what? I'm desperate and I'm needy and I'm clinging on this chick. And the only time I get to kiss her is when she's drunk. What should I do? That's all y'all got to do is be honest, man. You can't even be honest to me. How are you going to be honest to yourself? You can't be. And this is why you guys can't win with women. Because you're not honest in this thing, man. You're not hurting my feelings. I'm fine. I just don't understand why y'all lying to yourselves. Why lie? There's no reason. Be a man and own it, man. That's all, dude. Come on, man. Let's formulate it another way. Would you smash a girl that has a boyfriend and you know that girl? Not if she drinks and she comes over and kisses me when she's drunk. See, this is another lie. Why don't you add in the fact that she only kisses you when she's drunk? This is what, see this, guys? If you know what? If I told him to go for it and he went for it, he would blame me. Again, another lie. You're messing with a woman that only messes with you when you're drunk, meaning you're taking advantage of a woman. You better stop before you lose your job. This has nothing to do with her and another guy. This is the fact that you are taking advantage of a woman while she's intoxicated. Can y'all guys stop? Are you that thirsty and that desperate where you want to take advantage of someone that's drinking? She doesn't want you when she's sober. She kisses you when she's drunk. So, what does that tell you? She is intoxicated. And why are you hanging around an intoxicated woman? My goodness. Whatever. Another lie. No, the lines are not open. No, no. And you know what's great about her texting you? And what's great about this? Because the day she gets busted and says that you have been sexually harassing her, and the day she gets busted and says that you have raped her, she's got documented proof that guess what? All you doing is saying, come over my house, let's drink. That's all you're doing. Look, man, what you need to do is go back across the street to those other guys that tell you how to manipulate, lie, and deceive a woman. This is not the this is not the right place for you because as men, we expect more of you. A man does not mess around or sleep with someone that's intoxicated to get some side coochie. He does not do that. You guys, and all my guys that's listening, man, follow me, listen to me. If she is drunk or she's intoxicated, please do not kiss or make out with her. If she advances herself on you, push her away and go about your way. Why? Because all she's got to do is say, he raped me, touched me, and your life is done. It's over with. I had a guy that didn't listen to me, goes to a party and messes around with the fiance who was drunk. Boy, the her fiance found out about it. And what do you think she did? Well, I was drunk and he took advantage of me. And then they got him to court. He's in jail now because he didn't listen to Uncle Dean. Y'all do, hey, listen. You guys do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just telling y'all guys that really want to stay out of trouble. Don't talk to, mess around with, or try to sleep with, or have any physical activity with a woman that is intoxicated because she is not in the right state of mind. And when she sobers up, that's when she's either going to feel guilty and she's got a right to blame you. And I don't want to see y'all go to jail. So please, if y'all want to do that, that's on you. But please let it be known. Steve the Dean Williams, the man mindset, does not believe nor condone anybody messing, kissing, or touching, or having any kind of sexual, physical activity with a woman that is high or intoxicated. Period. So, LG, you take that question across the street because I can't help you, sir. That is none of my business. I don't have an answer for that. Sorry, sir. I don't answer those kind of questions. That's it, man. Yeah, thank you, Fitz. I don't know if she's real or not. But I'm just saying for y'all guys, just telling all you guys, I care about y'all. Y'all my dogs. But don't cheat the game, man. Never, never be around a woman that is intoxicated. Because when she's intoxicated, a lot of them will feel a little frisky because the wine or the liquor is going to mess with their emotions and they're going to feel lonely or horny, and they're going to do things while they're drunk. You don't want to be around somebody that does that stuff. I can't help that young man because I will not encourage anybody to be with a woman that is intoxicated. And he's been doing this for 5 years, which is just creepy. What worries me, I just hope that that lady's listening to this show. Stay away from this guy. The next thing he's going to do is put something in your drink. Stay away from a guy like that. That is weird and creepy. That is weird where a guy knows that he's going to get someone drunk just to make out with her. That's weird, dude. That's what they teach on the other side of the street. That's just too weird for me. I can't help you with that one, man. I'm just telling you. I don't. I when you talk about guys that have guy friends, that birds of a feather flock together. Let me tell you something. The people I hang out with don't have female friends. Yeah, me don't even know what that means. And the people I hang out with don't take advantage of women when they drunk. I have had several. You know how mad I pissed women off back in the day? I pissed them off so bad they would go to the bar and drink and they would come to my door just intoxicated. And they would come to my door and either they would want to cry or they want to try to give me some ass or a little bit of both. And you know what I do, guys? I simply do this because I don't want her to drive home. I have her lay down on the couch and let her sleep. I do not touch her. I have never in my life taken advantage of a woman while she's intoxicated. If she comes over my house because she knows she's mad because she can't have me and stuff like that, and she's all, let's see, I don't know why you don't care about me. Come here, kiss me. All that. No, 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 no. Guess what? Come on, let's go lay down. Come on. And you know I don't drink coffee and stuff, but you know, on your pad, you got to have a little bit of everything. So I have coffee in there for her, but I don't want her to drive home drunk and stuff like that. I don't want to get no accident. So I do have her come over and I'll put her on the couch or I'll let her sleep in the bed, whatever. But I won't sleep with her. If I put her in my bed, I don't mind sleeping on the couch or whatever, on my chair, whatever. I'm playing video games or whatever. But I've had several, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie, guys. One thing you're gonna learn about me, I ain't gonna lie on my dick. I ain't gonna tell you that I had women over and I'm smashing. I'm being honest with you. I had a lot of women hit me up when they're drunk or come to my door when they're drunk and they're sad or they're mad or something. And you know what? I let them in. And because I don't know how the hell they got, sometimes their friends drop them off. This is funny. Their friends drop him off over because they cry so much. I want to see Steve. You take me over to Steve's house and drop me off. He's got to be coming. How gonna be over here? All right, cool. She's over. I'll lay her on the couch and that's it. I will not lay a finger on her. Not one finger. I don't even undress. Look, she'll lay down and I'll take her shoes off maybe, and I'll throw a blanket on her, and I'm done, gone. Ain't touching her one bit, one bit. Period. And that's the truth. That is the honest truth. I have never in my life have been with somebody that's drunk or intoxicated and take advantage of them. I just it's just not being a man, gentlemen. It's just not it, man. Even in many states, if they've done it so knowingly and voluntarily, taking prescription legal drugs are developmentally disabled. Well, I listen. This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying to you guys. What I'm saying is I don't I don't want to mess with nobody drunk. I want someone to be sober when they talk to me. Don't want to do drunk. Can't do it. if I do drunk, it's when she's my girl or something like that, and she just wants to have like drunk sex or something like that, and she my girl or something, and we like, that's different. But if she ain't my girl, ain't happening. Yeah, I mean, that's 100. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Not happening at all. Y'all guys, any questions? I'm here. Answer a few more questions. We're gonna wrap this up, guys. Don't forget tomorrow we're gonna be talking about my vault. How do you create your vault and how great it is to have a vault. We're gonna be talking about that tomorrow. So make sure y'all check that out. But yeah, we got a few more minutes. I'll hang around for about 15 more minutes. So if you got any question, please ask it, and we can chop this up. So if you got a question, please ask it. But yeah, but we talked about the Gemini man and inside you to give you more clarity and understanding that you have something inside of you that's working against you. And until you figure it out, he is always going to be in control of you. And you're gonna have to face him. Just like that movie It. You gotta face it. You gotta face that fear. Because it's not really a fear. It's not. I know it sounds like it's crazy, but it's not really a fear. It's like when you were a little kid and you had to have the night light on and shit because you thought something was under your bed. Come on, dude. Think about y'all, mother. Y'all go to bed now. You still got a bed. Ain't nothing under your bed. You know what I mean? So y'all know that's how y'all do it, man. Um, let's see here. Yo, Steve, tonight's topic sounds mirror like the free boot camp on killing insecurity. Gemini man before learning other steps. What programs of yours do you suggest to tackle those insecurities? Um, well, the first step that I always tell individuals to take, the very first step is you gotta talk to 5 women a day that you're interested in. That's the first step. The end result of you smashing starts with you saying hello, which a lot of you cannot do. You see a woman and you give yourself a million excuses why you shouldn't. And what I'm telling you is that when you see a woman, you should be going over there and talking to her. If you walk past her, say hello. That's it. But that's part of the free approach boot camp that's out there. The other boot camps I got. I always tell y'all, talk to 5 women. This is not what I'm showing you is not rocket science. I am not trying to reinvent the wheel and I'm not using abbreviated words and all that other stuff. I'm telling you what to do. Go talk to the woman. That's it. Talk to her. Say hi. I see her. I like her as she's walking by. I'm going to speak to her. Hello, how you doing? That's it. And now that she's going to smile, she's going to say, I'm fine. She's going to not say anything at all. Or she's going to say, I'm fine. How are you doing? That's it. That's it, man. This is not, I don't try to complicate this game, man. This information is really basic. So that's just how you do it, guys. It's not nothing hard about it. It's just really just doing what I'm telling you. But you got to do it where you have to do it enough times to a point where you have what I call a fuck you Steve moment. You're like, well, what's a fuck you Steve moment? That's when you talk to 5 women a day, and then all of a sudden you see a sixth one, and you're like, well, Steve told me only 5, but I mean, there's a sixth one, and I ain't really doing nothing. So you know what? Fuck what Steve said. I'm gonna go talk to a sixth one, and that's how you break free. But your Gemini, your the guy inside of you doesn't want you to do that. He's gonna stop you and try to prevent you from doing that. So that's how it works. So guys, got a few more minutes left. 11 minutes to go. So if y'all got something to say, guys, don't forget this show. Guys, let me post this. Guys, if y'all want to get at me, y'all get at me at the man mindset at gmail.com. The man mindset at gmail.com. Guys, don't forget 21 convention is coming up. Let me show you that real quick before we continue. Give me a second. This is being brought to you by right here, my dog. 21 convention, guys. Orlando, Florida, October 24th through the 27th, guys. Make sure y'all check that out. But you're Gemini, man. I mean, it's pretty interesting when y'all start to realize this. And again, the beautiful thing about this show is that I'm not here to manipulate you or persuade you or use the fact that y'all are terrible with women, don't know about manhood against you. No, I just want you to just go open a book and go watch a YouTube and see that the voice in your head ain't going to tell you nothing. I promise you. Do it. Do it. You don't believe me? Go grab a book that teaches you about confidence and all that other stuff and just start flipping the pages and reading. The voice in your head is not going to say anything until you do the one thing that is a threat to it, and that is facing your fear. When you get in front of a woman, that's when you really are in the game. Because when you see that woman and you're so scared to talk to her, that's when the voice starts running its mouth. That's when the anxiety comes in. It's not when you read a book or watch a YouTube, because it wants you to do that. Because it knows that most of the guys that tell you they know women, come on, man, let's be honest. Do you think they really know women? Really? Come on, guys. Come on. We got to keep this all the way 100, man. And I don't knocking them. But hey, y'all gonna be, y'all easily can say, Steve, hey, y'all know Stevie got receipts. Y'all know, y'all already know me. Y'all already know me. Because there's not one person that can do the things I do with a text message that y'all have never seen before. Nobody can break that down unless he had real game. Let's go. Let's get it. Steve, what can I do to approach women online dating such as Tinder, Instagram messages? Well, it's the same thing, dog. Look, I'm a broken record. You got to go to themanmindset.com. You've got to learn the approach bootcamp #1. You've got to learn about your dating profile. There's so many elements. It's not just saying hi to a woman on Tinder. It's more than that. And what more is that? It is knowing that when you say hi to a woman in Tinder, she's going to look at your profile. And your profile is going to make you or break you. That's just the truth. A lot of y'all have, hi, my name is John, and I like to be outdoorsy, and I like this, and I like that, and I'm looking for that, all that boring, that man, that woman that want to mess with you because you're boring. There's no excitement. Because that's what everybody says. I'm this, and I like the outdoors, and I'm looking for an outdoor woman to do this and that. Man, women don't want to hear that mess, man. I want to hear that nonsense, dude. That's the truth. Guys, 7 minutes to go on the show. We're going to wrap this up, guys. Don't forget tomorrow, the Man Mindset. Add me, the Man Mindset at gmail.com is my email. The Man Mindset on Twitter, Man Mindset on Instagram, Man Mindset on Facebook. Keep you updated. We're going to be live tomorrow on my show, chopping it up, talking about the vault. Ooh. Y'all knew to hear and I said, wait, Steve, what's a vault? I said, man, that's a shame. It's crazy. Nobody's ever taught you. All these guys talk about they know women, and nobody's ever taught you about the vault. Boy, what are y'all learning? But it goes to show you, man. Watch those YouTube videos, man. Y'all me. That's what we do. That's how we do it. And that's the truth, guys. Y'all just got to figure out. You just got to figure it out. That's all I'm saying. So we have 5 more minutes left in the show. Holla at your boy. But take any questions that you got. Talk to me. Thank you, T Dog. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man. So tomorrow we'll be taking calls and stuff, and we're gonna chop it up about. We definitely gonna chop it up tomorrow about the vault when we talking about that. But just hopefully y'all take the test and y'all do that, man. Take the test, learn, understand, and y'all be all right at the end of the day. Y'all gonna be okay. But y'all just gotta realize that, all that escalation and LT, whatever, man, y'all got to stop that, man. That's killing y'all, man. I mean, if even y'all, I mean, even y'all knew that. What? And the female friends, jeez, female friends, jargon language. Oh my God, lying. I mean, y'all are a concoction of just creepiness, man. Women don't like that, man. Women don't like that, man. Women don't like that, man. So, uh, that's just the truth, man. So, anyway, 4 minutes ago, guys, y'all need to give me. Y'all got. Oh wait, shit. I'm sorry. I gotta take that off, man. Thank you, just a brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're about to wrap this show up. So yeah, so we're gonna just do these shows on Monday. We're gonna put the chat line on hiatus. Hopefully, when Donovan comes back, we'll run that thing again. But I'm just gonna come on one because I got so much stuff to do. I really don't have the time anymore because there's a lot of stuff I got going on. So I'm gonna be here on Mondays, same time, 8 o'clock East, chopping it up with y'all, and we're gonna do our thing, guys. We're gonna do our thing. So, but also, guys, remember the Man Mindset Show tomorrow on my station. We're going to be discussing the vault. We're not going to get too much into the vault because I am saving that for Patreons in November. I'm going to chop that up in November, or I might put most of it on the Ground Zero classes. I haven't decided where I'm going to put them at, but I'm going to put them somewhere. You just got to find them. So they're going to go somewhere. So, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. So anyway, 3 minutes ago in an hour, man. I hope y'all guys are good, man. They don't realize we don't have a jargon ladies peeped out. Hey, freelance man, let me tell you something, man. These women got their language, their mannerisms, they got their thinking. Man, they got so much of these guys on lock. They don't understand, man. I had somebody tell me, how you tell me women are smarter than men? I didn't listen. I didn't say women are like smarter than men on all things. But when it comes to dating, shoot, man, they got y'all on lock. But we got some interesting shows coming up on the Man Mindset that I posted. That we're gonna be talking, I think next Tuesday, we're gonna be talking about this the women taking using guys for free dates. Then Tuesday after that, we're going to be talking about 70 things of a guy with a tight pussy. We're going to be talking about that. And then the following Tuesday is when we're going to have the Halloween thing. So we got it all lined. I think I got it all lined up of how we're going to do it. But in between shows, guys, we do Riding with the Dean show. So subscribe and hit the bell. When I drive and riding, I take an hour, chop it up while I'm driving and answer questions and stuff like that. So we try to do is give you as much content as possible to show you that we know what we're talking about. We just don't kick things off. We are a library of information when it comes to being a man, and that's the truth, man. So we're down to our last minute, guys. I want to thank all you guys for your time and all the other stuff. And like I said, guys, if you want to get at your boy, get at me at themanmindset@gmail.com. The Man Mindset at gmail.com, guys. It's been a good Friday. Good Monday. Hope all is well with you guys. And if y'all need me, please give me a ring. Send me a name. Send me a number. Like I say, just when you go there, kick the tires. Remember, we got the Halloween game for you guys to get you prepared for women. We've got a free dating chat line where that women are on there. Nobody's doing what we're doing. And receipts, just click on those. As when you go to when you go to the page, we show you, let you hear the women. Come on, man. Who does that? Also, we're gonna throw up that new. I gotta keep that testimonial. That's what we played in the beginning of the show, and I'm gonna play that tomorrow too because I'm so proud of my student who pulled this beautiful Russian chick in. Let me see. Wait a second. Let me show y'all who she is. I'm not who she is, but yeah, my student pulled her in 6 days, and in 6 days she has in 6 days she has well that's what I can't show you that booty shot. I got some booty pictures and shit. But in 6 days she has fallen head over heels for this guy to a point where she has already paid for and secured him a plane ticket. Let me just give you an idea how she looks. That's her right there. Got a plane ticket. She bought him a plane ticket and a hotel. Wait, there you go. I'm sorry. Plane ticket and hotel to her place. He used all the stuff that we teach guys. Because again, guys, the stuff we teach is there to get you women, not for you to sit around and have cuddle parties with other guys, man. So with that being said, man, we can go ahead and roll out this joint, man. Shout out to the chat room. We appreciate you all, man. And at the end of the day, we want to make sure that you guys are good to go. I appreciate you all. Oh, really? Oh shit. I can't. I know I'm gonna watch that tonight, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. I can't wait. I'll probably watch that about 2, 3 in the morning. I'll watch that tomorrow morning. So that's all I want to say. Edward saying you're doing fine. Good show. 6 days. Yeah, that's it. 6 days in the plane ticket, man. Yeah. And that's the truth. She's not even using her money. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up, man. I'm the Dean, www.themandmindset.com. Guys, if you need me, get at me, guys. I will see some of you, hopefully all of you tomorrow on my station, The Man Mindset. If not, we will see you next Monday. Peace.